Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and we're here with Chandra with Aran and Franklin. It's their weekly show. We talk a lot about building, we talk a lot about fortified, but today we're going to talk about certifications and what you need if you're going to buy a home or if you're looking to sell your home so that you can get everything in order. Because Chandra, if I'm not mistaken, your realtor act does your realtor need that, or does the title company need all the certifications and forms?
So it's really when you're going to place your new insurance policy.
Okay.
So whenever one of the things that we can help with is we can look at all the certificates that are online, see what the history is, see if there's any gaps, because most of the time it says complete and it has you can get a copy of the certificate right there online, which is great. But then sometimes it says pending or sometimes it says disapproved. And if it has one of those two codes, you've got to figure out, okay, what do I have to do to get these certificates wrapped up? Because you can't have any open items like that when you're trying to place the new insurance policy.
Right.
So we've been able to help realtors kind of evaluate that process because I don't know if you remember a few years back, I think it was 2017, 18, TWIA actually was certifying post construction um, projects and they had their own system. So it's separate from the current TDI uh, uh, certification system. So now you have to look two
Two
places to
places.
figure out, yeah, to figure out if there's certificates on a house. And the TWIA system is not as user friendly because you can't actually see the certificates. You can only see if that address has something, and if it does, you can request a copy, and they're happy to provide that. But it's not as user friendly as the TDI system where you can actually just click it and it prints the certificate right there. So
So
there's just a little bit more homework you have to do to know what you've got.
a person that's looking to purchase a home, they want to make sure that that home has all the certificates and there's nothing that's been declined or
Correct.
on hold. And the realtor, I guess, can talk to the other realtor that's
Hmm.
representing the home. But if you're gonna sell a home, you need to make sure you have that so that the flow of the sale goes easy, because if we
Right.
get to closing and they say you don't have your windstorm certificate, or you don't have this, that can postpone, and actually you could lose a sale. And
Absolutely.
so,
We've had that happen a lot of times. People have thought that something was taken care of by their contractor and there was some paperwork snafu. Maybe it was complete and the state just didn't process it, missed it somehow. Maybe, the contractor didn't pay the engineer to finish the certification. Maybe there was some deficiency that had to be corrected and the contractor never did it. So there's usually a record. You can see who the person is that
mhm.
is applying for the certification. So if it's me, it'll have my name on there, and then you'll be able to look me up and contact our firm, and we can tell you, hey, this is what happened. We submitted it, they never processed it, we don't know why, or hey, there was this issue and we asked them to correct it, they never did, they never, or they maybe they did or didn't, they never called us. So it's
if
just a matter of just closing those gaps.
if you're buying a new home, does all the certificates have to be done before you can close? Do you know?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
Usually you have to have all the certificates done because they will not place your permanent insurance policy. You'll still have to be under that builder's policy, but they
Right.
won't place that permanent policy until you have that certificate. If you're going to use TWIA, now if you're using a private insurer, they might, but if you're using TWIA, they will not. That you have to have
Okay.
the WPI 8 in place.
So if a homeowner or a home buyer or a realtor has questions on this, or wants to know why something's like it is, they can contact you and you can sort of walk them through
Sure.
on what needs to be done.
Yeah, absolutely. It's real easy. If they want to try to check themselves, you can go to our website at aaronfranklin.com. And in the top right hand corner, there's a little button that says WPI 8. You just click that and you can put in your address and it'll pull up everything related to your address. But if you're not sure, you're not really sure how to read it, or if you want to check the TWIA system also, you can just email us at info@Aaron Franklin. We'll check that for you and see if
Okay.
there's any gaps or issues with your certification and let you know what that is. And that's complimentary. We don't charge anything for that.
Okay.
If we have to dig into it further or help you try to get something certified, we will have to evaluate those on case by case. But just to look at it and help you figure it out, we'll be happy to help you do that.
Great, great. Well, we've talked about the fortification. We've talked about this now about permits and stuff. And if you're in the process, maybe you've bought some land you want to develop, maybe you're uh, looking at designing a home, make sure you look up aaronfranklin.com. They can take care of you. You guys can actually take a bare piece of land,
Yeah.
turn it into a subdivision, take care of the drainage, everything,
Yeah.
and design.
Architectural design,
You can do
engineering
the hunt.
design. Yep.
Really, you're a
Everything.
one-stop shop when it comes down to it, from bare land to finished home and subdivision. Because y'all do drawings and design homes too, right?
Yes, we do. We do everything. Like you said, we could take that bare piece of land. We can tell you what we can do, planning, tell you what you can build on it, help you get through that civil design process, get all that permitted for a subdivision, or even if it's just an individual lot, do your design for your house, exactly how you want to build it, um, engineering design, inspection, certification, the whole thing. And of course, we have a great network of builders that we can refer you to build the home or do
Right.
the infrastructure if it's a subdivision.
Great, great. Well, Chandra, thanks for joining us. Hopefully, the weather's a little bit better next week than it's been the
I hope
last
so. It's
couple of
been
days.
awful.
We've had some hellacious
Wet last
storms.
week, cold and wet, and
Yeah,
it's
I'm
ready
due
for
for
the
some.
sunshine.
I haven't given up my flip flops yet, but I had to don the long pants, and so I'm ready to go back to shorts and stuff. So, y'all, thanks for joining us. Remember, you can watch Bolivar Live anytime on our social media channels, but the best way to find us is on YouTube at youtube.com/at Bolivar Live, or our Bolivar Live TV station on BolivarLiveTV.com, and also on Roku and Amazon Fire. It's a free download. You can watch all our shows there. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye bye.